Hello, this is Joseph Garrett, and welcome to the second ever game of the Games Thirst Halo Reach Championship. Today between returning champion Rosie833 and new challenger Tiki Myr. The map they're going to be playing on is Treasury, as chosen by Tiki Myr. So let's get this game started straight away. We've got the map loading up now. We're going to start off on the perspective of the returning champion, Rosie833. Let's see what she does at the beginning of this map. Looks like she's going down low, probably going for the rockets. Yes, she is going for the rockets straight off the game. And that's the tactic that she chose last week when playing against Eccentric Eddie. And it worked out well for her. She managed to get a good streak at the lead. She looks like she's going to be hoping to do the same with the rockets straight away. Oh no, but Tiki Myr has got the high ground. You don't want to be on the low ground when you're using the rocket launch. You want to be shooting it off the ground. And looks like, yes, Tiki Myr manages to get the first kill on our returning champion, Rosie833. And looking at these stats, there's not really a strong favourite either way. Rosie has played more games, but Tiki Myr has just got ever so slightly a better KD ratio. Rosie's got a 0.78 and Tiki Myr has got a 0.80. So they're very equal players, and it's showing at the start of this game. Got Tiki Myr 1 kill up at the lead. Rosie deciding to back off, get the health kit, and wait to fight again. At the moment now, let's switch over to Tiki Myr as he's got the sniper rifle just picked up for the first time. He's also got his DMR as well. All the rockets have now gone. So it's going to be just down to the DMR and using the sniper rifle. So now Tiki Myr wants to be playing more defensively because he's got the 1 kill lead. Rosie's going to have to attack him to try and get the lead. And also, as he's got the sniper rifle, he can try and pick her off long range. As he's trying to do there, he manages to hit the body shot, but doesn't get to finish up on the headshot. Rosie did a good job there of escaping, exposing herself slightly, but she knows she's safe. Although I'm not sure she entirely knows where Tiki Myr is right now. So she's just going to want to be trying to regain some composure and try and come up with a flank, come up behind Tiki Myr, try and get into a close range situation, maybe pick up one of the 2 grenade launchers that are on the side of this map, down by where Tiki Myr is right now. So let's switch over to Rosie quick now and see what she's doing. Yes, she has picked up the grenade launcher. She's being very cautious, staying back, knowing that Tiki Myr has got that long range advantage using the sniper rifle, and he has had quite a lot of his kills online with that weapon. He is very accurate at using it. But now they've got themselves into a DMR battle. This is where Rosie really has to make sure that her shot is on. This is her chance to be able to take that power weapon out of his hands, but unfortunately she does get taken out by Tiki Myr. So he's going to regain control, keep his 2-0 now lead, keep the sniper rifle, and maybe try and get... Oh! That was a brilliant snipe. Rosie had just literally spawned right up the ramp, tried to drop down for another attack, and Tiki Myr gets a brilliant headshot, taking her out easily. That's going to be a brilliant confident boost for Tiki Myr, hitting a clutch headshot like that in that kind of situation. Rosie really has to get a good comeback now, put some pressure on him immediately. As you see, he's there trying to line up a one... Oh! He does! He gets the no-scope. They're completely composed. Not even aiming down his sight, just waiting for Rosie to strafe into his crosshair and managed to pick up the no-scope. That's going to be another huge confidence boost. 2 brilliant snipes in a row by Tiki Myr. And now he's going to set it up. Oh, and another one! That's 3 in a row. 3 unbelievable snipes. 2 no-scopes, the last 2 shots. And that's the last 3 shots. He hasn't missed one of them. And he's now got a 5-0 kill lead. That is a brilliant showing. Tiki Myr showing absolute composure. Can he? He misses the last one. He kind of snatched it a bit, but we can let him off for that. Sort of brilliant display of not only accuracy, but just being able to keep your cool. Some brilliant composure. When you're being shot by a DMR, it's very difficult to get a good snipe, because every time you zoom in, if you get hit in the body, you get immediately zoomed back out. And Tiki Myr, knowing this, didn't even bother zooming in. Kept into the no-scope position, waiting for Rosie as she strafed to walk into the crosshair. He didn't have to do much aiming, and then just getting the perfect precision timing to get the headshots. That's a really good start by Tiki Myr, and he's now 6-0 kills up straight away at the beginning of this game. And there is a lot of time left for Rosie to make a comeback, and if she wants to, that's the way it's going to be with the rocket launcher. She's got Tiki Myr down to no shields for the first time in this game, and she's now going to make the push. I would personally want to back off here, try and get a high ground position, but Rosie's desperate to try and get a comeback. But that's that last rocket gone now. The advantage is back in the hands of Tiki Myr, as he does have the... Oh, he shot the grenade launcher mid-air. And I was just saying he does also have the sword in his back pocket. We saw last week Eccentric Eddie shooting 2 grenades mid-air when they're fired, and Tiki Myr has to go one better and shoot the grenade from a grenade launcher mid-air, and I'm not sure if it was going to connect, but he might have just saved himself at least losing some of his shield. It looks like Rosie's done a push to go and get the sniper rifle now, and she's deciding to waste the ammo for it. She obviously knows how good Tiki Myr is with this weapon. She doesn't want him to get it into his hands yet again. She's playing the defensive play and wasting the ammo, knowing that if she dies, then he won't be able to have any more ammo to play with. Maybe playing a bit too cautiously. I think when you're 7-0 down, maybe staying a bit more aggressive, trying to use the weapon yourself could have been a better option, but we'll see if it does work out for Rosie. I mean, Tiki Myr did display some brilliant pinpoint accuracy, so I know if I was her and I was playing against Tiki Myr, I'd want there to be no chance that he's going to get that weapon back into his hand at all later on in this game. And there's her first kill. She gets the killjoy, and she's also going to have the sword. Now is a brilliant opportunity for Rosie to try and get her comeback, but she once again decides to not go for the power weapon and instead uses the plasma pistol. And the plasma pistol is a very underrated weapon, but using sprint, the swords can be extremely effective, especially in a one-on-one. Because with the plasma pistol, you can fire one burst shot, will take away all their shield, then just one more headshot will finish them off. And a brilliant escape there by Tiki. Rosie got him down to one shot, but he managed to pick up the health, regenerate all his health, and managed to escape. And he got the kill in the end. That was a brilliant comeback from Tiki. It looked like that was going to be an easy kill for Rosie, but Tiki managed to get his health back, do another push, get a bit more composure, and managed to get the final kill on Rosie in the end. It's also probably worth pointing out this game, the circumstances in which the game was played. Because one of the players was going to be unavailable to play on the scheduled time. They were supposed to be playing on the Wednesday, but we found out that one wasn't going to be able to. They had work. And so we actually kind of rescheduled at the very last minute. It was about 1:30 a.m. in the morning, and I had to call on both players to come and play. They were both tired. They didn't really have any kind of a warm-up. They were kind of not rushed, but they were kind of just thrown into the game. They didn't have any time to practice throughout the day or like plan what map they wanted to play on. So unfortunately that might mean that they're not playing quite as well this game as they otherwise would if they thought they were leading up to the game. They had time to practice on the map and at least have like 3 or 4 games beforehand to get their aim in and just get used to the game. So hopefully it's not affecting either of the two competitors too much. I mean, we've seen some pretty decent play out of both of them so far, so they seem to be doing quite well nonetheless. But it is a bit of a shame that the fact that the game had to be played like that. And they both managed to trade kills there. Tiki Myr picking up the Needler, a really effective weapon, especially in a 1v1 situation, because if they're out in the open, they don't have any cover. It's got an automatic lock on. You don't need particularly good aim, and as long as you've got a certain amount of needles going in the direction, they will die. And even if they do take away your shield, you probably will kill them. Rosie once again going for the rocket launcher, but she decided to not shoot it and gets taken out. I can understand her thinking there. She didn't want to blow herself up, but in that situation where you might have to sacrifice your life to at least get a kill and make sure he doesn't get the rockets, she decided to play safe, maybe try and kill him another way, but it didn't work out. So Tiki Myr is now going to have the rocket launcher, but Rosie's here making a move for the sniper rifle. She's going to waste the bullets for it. Oh no! While wasting the bullets for it, she's caught Tiki up in the distance with the rocket launcher and thought, why waste this bullet when I can fire it into his face, and gets a blinding no-scope across the map, showing Tiki that, yeah, you might be very good at sniping, but I choose not to. I can still do it anyway. The score is now 12-3 though, and there's only 3 minutes and 26 seconds left on the clock. So if there is going to be any chance of Rosie having a comeback in this game, it's got to be now. Not only to have enough time to get the kills, but to have that momentum switch to get it into her favour. Hopefully getting that no-scope with the sniper rifle should boost her confidence slightly. She does seem to be playing a little bit more aggressively than at the beginning when it was only a 2 or 3 kill difference lead. She didn't feel the need to rush so much. But now there's probably be a sense of urgency in her play as she knows she's got to go and attack Tiki Myr. So let's go and switch back over to Tiki Myr's perspective as he has got the sniper rifle. He's shown us earlier earlier what he can do with it. And once again, getting a brilliant no-scope across the map. I think someone really does need to go and point out to this guy that the sniper rifle does have a zoom function, because he certainly doesn't seem to feel the need of using it. He did drop Rosie's shield, but Rosie managed to get away. Once again, going down for that health pack. A really important addition in Halo. A lot of people trying to play Halo Reach how they did in Halo 3, where you're just stuck behind cover and your shield would completely regenerate and you'd be back to as you were when you first spawned. In Halo Reach, if you've got low health, then you really do want to be moving towards a health pack. Although you also got to make sure you're safe and try and get a kill if you can. You really do want to get a health kit, because even with full shield, if you're in red health, you can be killed by just the one grenade. So it's definitely worth picking up. Rosie got another kill there. Sorry, I was speaking during it. She got a brilliant grenade as Tiki Myr came out. And once again, using the grenade launcher. Rosie seems to be using Tiki Myr's mistakes and letting him come to her, picking him up with 2 nice grenades on both those kills, finishing up with a headshot really quick. It seems Rosie's waking up in this map. She's getting a lot more precise with her aim. She's making a lot better decisions. Tiki Myr also making a slip, jumping off the map here. And it's worth pointing out, because he did choose the map, you would assume that he might have the better awareness. Although I do know Rosie has played this map before, she might not be have a set tactic quite as much as Tiki. And another good grenade there, taking away a small bit of Tiki Myr's shield. Rosie's charging and Tiki Myr is running away, even though there's only 1 minute and 12 seconds. He doesn't want to give away any more deaths, and Rosie there does get another kill. Unfortunately, looking at the clock, it does seem like it might be a case of a little too little, a little too late. But it is good her showing some life here during the end of this game. As the rocket launcher has spawned yet again, we can really see, as usually in a 1v1 game, the power weapons really do dictate the way the game's played. Having a sniper rifle hanging back or charging with a rocket launcher is really what turns the tide in a battle, much more than you'll get with a team game. And you can see that both of these competitors have been really focused on the power weapons, whether that be trying to use them themselves or just trying to restrict the other player from using them. Once again, we see Tiki Myr not taking any chances, knowing that Rosie was near. He's still retreating back. He doesn't want to give any more deaths. He wants to win this game with a good score difference, maybe put some fear into any future opponents. Once again, going for those no-scopes. You can see the confidence in the way that he's playing now. He's not worried about losing. He there goes and gets another kill with the rocket launcher. I thought he was going to walk onto that sticky grenade there. He's looking around, he tells he wins, he's getting excited, looking at the floor, and he decides to blow himself up at the end of the game, going out in style. So that brings us towards the end of this game now. As you can see, Tiki Myr got 14 kills, while Rosie unfortunately only got the 6 kills, which means that we have a new champion, and Tiki Myr will be going and playing a new challenger next week. If you would like to enter the tournament, you can either do that by leaving a comment below, or you can email at gt_hrc@live.com. But that's the end of this game. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you next week.